What's up, everybody? My name's Liv. If you're new to the channel, this is my PsycKicks. Today, we're going to be doing the part 3, the finale, the end of the trilogy of reacting to Garrett Watts' video, Overnight in a Haunted Victorian Mansion. It's going to be good. I know I've been saying that every time, but I still haven't finished it. As you can see, this is part 3. We're gonna pick up where we left off. If you don't know where we are, we're at like the 57-minute, 57-second mark. That's where I'm picking up. I think Garrett is making a quote-unquote lunchable dinner for Andrew before they actually start like more of their investigation. And there was a woman in spirit who I believe is going to be my guide, because if you're new to this channel and you're just clicking on, I'm a psychic medium. Hi, how are you? Watch part 1 and 2 perhaps if you feel so inclined and don't know, because this is the first video of the 3-part series that you're watching to learn more about all of that psychic medium stuff. But I'll probably explain more in the video. Anyways, there's the tour guide lady for the soul of the house. It's the Perkins house in Colfax, Washington that they're investigating, and she was in the last video talking to me about how, and we figured out in the comments, rambunctiously placing things on the expensive table that he was going to use for the investigation, things like that. So that's where we're picking up, where we left off, and I'm going to give you guys hopefully insight. Hopefully, that's just my own like personal, what is it called? Reservations talking about the paranormal experiences that they're going to have, hopefully, because it was big baller shot caller promised in the beginning of the video, Garrett, and I'm hoping that more cool things happen. And if not, hopefully I can tell you the cool things that are happening that aren't being picked up on the EVPs and stuff. Anyways, okay, let's just get into it. Let's go.
I can't wait to serve them.
Come on, sit down, eat up.
Okay. I just want to have a lunchable moment, a nice lunchable moment in the Perkins house. I was already started on that one, but no, it's sorry, you can have it.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. We're at like 1 hour, 1 minute, 35 seconds, if you guys are following along. Because I'm gonna cut out the stuff that like I don't react to, that I don't feel like there's stuff that I really need to talk about as a medium, to like give the spiritual insight. I don't know, it makes it spooky when you do that. Ooh. Anyways, okay, so they're sitting down and the ominous of like the cheese not making a sound. Honestly, I thought it was gonna make like a whipped cream sound too, but I've never had cheese in a can. No, I take that back. There might have been a cheese in a can time in college. Anyways, okay, so as soon as they stop and they're with the ritualistic platter, I just can't. That's so ridiculous to me. But anyways, I feel like there's gonna be Andrew and Garrett look behind themselves with the platter in front of them, and I feel like there is a soul of a boy that's like super interested in what they're doing. I feel like he is going to be an active haunting. He has dark brown hair. It's almost black. It's like that dark brown. And he's probably 12 to 13 years old. He's wearing nicer clothing, like dark brown or black slacks. I don't know, I guess they would be slacks maybe, but they're made out of like linen or cotton or something, with like a shirt tucked in. It's one of the more like puffy, I would say, like maybe linen or cotton too. It's not white, it's like off-white, like that tannish kind of color during the period. It has a little bit of a higher neck, just a little bit, not like the collar, but it comes up. It doesn't like come down. It's like this collar. Okay, anyways, and I think he's very interested in what it is that they're doing, and he's choosing to interact with them because they kind of want a little bit of interaction, and he says why not. So okay, I think also I feel like people are going to ask me like, why are the souls in the house? Why are they choosing to interact with them? So as a medium, the only thing I'm doing is channeling energy. And souls are a type of energy. So you have the energy within your physical body, but you also have the energy of your soul, which I believe as a medium is separate. It goes with like the third law of thermodynamics that I've covered in other videos, I think in like part 1 of this series too, where energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just converted from one form to the next. So if our physical bodies follow that law, so do our souls. However, when we are passed in heaven or spirit, whatever you want to call it, depending on your ideology of, I don't know, spirituality, religion, whichever, you're no longer bound by physicality. So like if you want to present in a physical situation in this realm, I guess you would say, or frequency, because the frequency of earth is different than the frequency of spirit or heaven. We are down here, souls and spirits are up here in heaven or spirit. So they're able to sort of like phase between those physical or frequencies, physicalities, frequencies. So if you, I don't know, what's another really good thing I like to say that helps explain this? So you're no longer bound by physicality. So you have the free will to move through time and space as you please, as well as present at the age you please too. So if this boy lived in this house, even though he grew up to be a man and died an old man, he lived or associated himself with this house in this age frame or age range, like 12 to 13 years old. However, the thing I wanted to say is, in addition to not being just stuck in one frequency or like realm of existence, if you will, souls know, see, hear, and feel everything. So we have our 5 physical senses, right? See, touch, taste, hear, smell. So you can like eat really good pizza and like not walk into doors or step on Legos. Well, you don't need that when you're a soul anymore, because you don't have to not walk into walls. Your energy, you're a frequency, you're not physical anymore. So you gain the ability to know, see, hear, and feel everything. So I feel like the reason he's choosing to interact with Andrew and Garrett, hopefully he does in this video, because that's why I'm talking about it. I feel like they're going to get activity from a boy at some point in time with their like fancy doodads, ghost hunting equipment and stuff like that. He knows that about them, and he's like, I can help you. So that's what I wanted to talk about, but let's move on, see what happens.
Wait, did you just make that noise? My stomach feels terrible.
Oh no! It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
As I understand it, it's incredibly difficult for spirits to do things.
Okay, just a funny aside. When you're in a haunted location and your tummy hurts and it's the middle of the night and the house only has like not central heating and like one tiny toilet that was installed in approximately 1930, that honestly is the real horror. I'm just gonna tell you right now. When you have to go potty and those are your choices, it's terrifying. Okay, moving on.
That's why they do things like very, very, very subtly. So I thought that's one thing that I wanted to try with balloons.
Whoa.
Okay, his little beep 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 thing is, I think in the like earlier in the video he said it was his ghost detector or something. I'm sure it's like some sort of EVP thing, or maybe EVP and like, I don't know, it looks like an EVP. It's got a little dingle hopper that moves back and forth, it looks like. So as soon as Garrett pulled out the balloon, there is a girl on the other side of the room where they look, and she is extremely excited about the balloon. She has lighter colored hair. It's not as dark as the other boy's hair. Hers is more of like a dirty blonde to like a light mousy brown. She's probably 6 to 8 years old. Sorry, I like judge them on how they look with height. And I also want to preface, I'm not like physically seeing these souls. I see them in what's known as your mind's eye. So like if you can imagine, I don't know, a pickle if you're watching right now. Imagine a pickle. If you can, super cool. You have like mental mediumship clairvoyance, because that is what I am. I'm a mental medium, and yes, you can laugh at that because it is kind of funny. But if you can see things in your mind, you probably have a form of like mental clairvoyance. That is how I see souls or perceive them 99.99% of the time, because physically seeing things absolutely terrifies me, and that is a no-go chancho for me. So I just want to let you know that I perceive the soul of a girl on the other side of the room while Garrett is blowing up the balloon. So let's see, maybe, hopefully, they interact with it, because she's excited about it. Her hair is long, it's straight. It's probably like shoulder length, give or take, maybe like here at the longest. And she has it pulled back a little bit with like a headband or a ribbon. And she's wearing like normal period era time for the clothes, like 18, I want to say 1860s, but I know the house was built in like the 18 somethings. I don't know. Turn of the century, 18 to 1900s. She's kind of a stinker, because I'm trying to ask her more about her period. She's like, haha, you don't know. So, you know, anyways, okay, continuing on. Since he's blowing up a red balloon, which I'm excited to see how he uses.
Serious?
I just throw up into the balloon. So, I actually moved that away from my phone just to be like, all right, I don't want that to set it off or anything. That's why it's over there now. So, dude, it's tricky for spirits to do things. I think it's incredibly hard for them to muster strength to like move things and do things to try to communicate, which is really crazy that that's going off when I'm talking about that right here at their dinner table.
Yeah.
So I thought of this thing where I would just create something really small that they could do if they want to communicate, which is to put a balloon in an environment for them, right? And like leave it in the middle of a room, and if they want to move it, they move it. But in order for us to see it, I got these little light grenades, right, that we could put in the balloons. If they have any interest in communicating with us, they can move this balloon. So this, for instance, we could put on that middle landing of the stairs. Right here. Nice and still. So if anyone wants to move that little balloon to say hello, feel free to.
God, I love this idea. It's so cool. And I was just gonna critique him and be like, well, don't put it up against the wall, because it might be harder for the souls to move it. Because like he said, physical manifestation is very hard, because it takes a lot of like energy to do things. Like it takes a lot of energy to lift a weight, right? And you have physical things. Like you're a physical being moving a physical thing. Now imagine being a non-physical being trying to move a physical thing. You gotta be like, to try and do that with like your energy, you know? But I do like that he put it up against the molding on the wall, because then you know, like if a breeze sweeps by or whatever, it is a little more stable. So they can try and like push it left or right or forward. But that is smart. I like that idea, because there won't be a breeze that you can say moved it as easily, especially given the fact that there's like that clock or that vanity to the right that should help keep any sort of like environmental factors, you know, considering from moving the balloon itself. But that is so cool. I really hope they move it. I really, 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 really hope they move it. I'm excited.
I'll put a couple more of those around the house. I'm gonna run to the car. Are you good here for just a sec?
Sure.
I'll be back in 3 minutes tops, okay?
All right. What the hell was that? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Andrew.
Dude, did something like scoot? Like, did something like scoot across this countertop? Because that sounded so close to me.
Andrew.
Dude, did something like scoot?
Andrew.
Dude, did something like scoot? Like, did something like scoot across this countertop? Because that sounded so close to me. Oh. Oh. But the more we like talk about this area, talk about this area. Talk about this area.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just stopping it to try and talk to you guys about the EVPs that they captured and then the information that Garrett put on the screen about mirrors being like portals for spirits to reach through. And I was... Ooh, I'm like getting chills. Yee. Okay, so I was trying to figure out who... Because as a medium, it's hard sometimes to channel energy of a soul without your ego getting in the way. And what I mean by ego is your sociocultural perception of reality. So the things that your brain thinks about versus the things that you actually like channel through the energy of the situation. And I was thinking my ego was getting in the way of listening to the EVPs. I was thinking that it might be because the last video, part 2, I talked about the man that's upstairs that has like a very foreboding, sort of challenging presence, and that energy is just most probably, my hypothesis is, a man from the Perkins house, or the amalgamation of masculine energy from the Perkins house that doesn't necessarily agree with paranormal investigations, mediumship, things like that. So therefore, they give off that protective energy because it's not something that they like. It's not something that they welcome into their home necessarily. Now, I was thinking that the EVPs would be of that entity or that presence, that soul upstairs of that man. But as soon as I stopped the video, I was thinking about the mirror, and I was like, oh, well, maybe the balloon moved too, because I'm just like thinking of all the things that could be going on. And the little girl popped in on my right-hand side that was excited about the balloon when Garrett first set it up. And I heard she confirmed and then pushed it over into my left-hand side, because when things are happening in like the physical world, I call that my psychic perception of things, not necessarily my mediumship perception of things. I was trying to focus on like the things happening here, but she said from over there that it was the 12 or 13-year-old boy that I was talking about. So I think that is who Andrew is hearing, and that got caught on the EVP that Garrett was talking about. Now, that's crazy. Sorry. Because I was like, I don't understand what's happening. I'm not getting any confirmation. And that's literally what I was going to tell you guys about the EVPs. I'm like, I hear them, but I'm not getting confirmation as a medium. Like, I'm confused as to who's talking. And the little girl said it was the boy that I perceived just a couple minutes ago. Ooh. So anyways, about mirrors. Yeah, so mirrors are talked about as portals and things like that. I think it has to do with like frequency and like the Fibonacci sequence and all that type of things. Because like, have you ever seen when you put a mirror in front of yourself and then a mirror behind yourself, you see like your whole bunch of different things? I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I think it has to do with like reflecting things and being a reflection of something. So anyways, I know what Garrett's talking about, but in this scenario, I don't think it applies to the EVPs. I don't think like a soul's reaching through the mirror and is like, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, okay, moving on. This is fun. I told you guys Andrew was gonna freaking have a lot of stuff happen. He's good. He's got a lot of psychic abilities, and this is really fun to watch them use those perceptions and just are like, oh, this is just how it always is. No, people don't always do that. They don't like tap in or like work with their psychic abilities. They just think they're like lumps. You guys, Garrett and Andrew, you're not lumps. You got a lot of psychic potential, my dudes. All right, moving on.
I'm so in love with this place, Andrew. I think there's really something to having it be as it is normally. So I want to keep this just as quiet and dark as possible and just see how the house responds to us being in there. All right, we're in for good now.
I'm gonna take the light.
Hey, look at our boy.
Oh, what?
Look at our balloon. See you rocking. You like the balloon? Oh, I'm okay. Andrew, I've never used this before. This is the new thing from the spooky box.
What is it?
It's just a little sensor. I set it down like this, all right? And if it detects motion, it makes that sound only if it detects motion. So I'm gonna set this up in the piano room because Val said she heard the piano playing, and that room is very still. So if that goes off, maybe it means someone's downstairs. Okay?
Or maybe put it near that chair.
Andrew, the chair is a great idea. Right here. Sorry, it's gonna go off because obviously we're people like this, right? And now that we're out, silence.
Okay, predictions. Do you guys think it's gonna go off? God, I don't want to be a medium. I just want to say it's going to. I feel like it's gonna go off. I'm crossing my fingers. I really hope the woman that was in there before, the like really tall, nice woman who's like in her 20s that was talking about the piano, maybe she'll set it off. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Also, when they were talking about, do you like the balloon, when they opened the door and the balloon was moving,
You like the balloon?
my egotistical mind says when they opened the door, there was like a draft, you know, from like down the stairs or up the stairs, from the door moving, the air coming in. However, when Garrett said, do you guys like the balloon? I heard on my right hand side, clairaudiently, as a medium, not on like the camera, thank you. So let's see. I hope the balloons move more now that they're like locked in the house. So let's keep going.
Our balloon up there has moved quite a bit, all the way to the right. Oh,
Yeah. Wait, you hear that?
yeah. Our balloon up there has moved quite a bit, all the way to the right. All the way to the right.
Okay, you guys can't tell me that that doesn't sound like a girl. I cannot. I think I'm literally gonna lose it. This is great. I'm having way too much fun.
Ooh.
What's that smell?
Yeah, dude. Talk about just negative freezing temperatures in here. Okay. And then since this room just feels extremely occupied, I'm gonna put one balloon up here. Okay. And then Andrew, there's one more thing I want to do to make the people in here feel a little bit more comfortable. Down on the table, okay? You see this little candle here, Andrew? Since they would have had a lot of candles in this day and age, I just want to light one candle in here. So it feels a little more familiar for them, you know? Candlelight.
Okay, the little taps. That is another little girl. She's different than the one that I was talking about before. She's much younger. So Garrett and Andrew were just upstairs in what looks to be like the nursery room. And I feel like that tap, like they just sat down to, there's a lot of like really sort of like, I don't know, I'm picking up on a little like joyful child energy, but that tap, there's a little girl, she has lighter colored hair. I feel like when she grew up, it got darker. Because one of the things going on in my life right now is my son, he's like 9 months old, and his hair is like very light. It's like my color, but much lighter. And my husband has brown hair, and we're just like, what color is his hair gonna be when he gets older? And sorry, when souls speak to me, they use things that I've experienced in order to convey messages and information. But this little girl said that she grew up to have very dark hair like the rest of the people in her family, the Perkins family. But when she was younger, it was lighter colored. And she's excited about playing with the balloons and like talking into the things that they have. And that is the tapping that they just heard. Because she's like 4 to 5. I don't think she's quite 6 because she runs like a kid that still like toddles and doesn't talk very well. Like they just started to learn how to say like very small sentences, maybe like a couple words at a time. And she's excited about Andrew and Garrett. So that's what those 2 taps were. It's very cute, super adorable. But let's continue.
Okay, so what we're doing right now is some research on the house because this happened so last minute that we never got the chance to sit down with our computers and actually read about this house. So right now I'm just going through Reddit and Facebook and some different websites, reading about people's experiences, and I didn't know that there was so much experience in this house that other people had. I kind of thought it was just Val. So yeah, I'm gonna get some of this together.
Yes, someone did just sit down across from them at the table by the candle. Sorry, I'm asking because the woman that's going to help me go through this house, that's helping me get information, she says, tell them, I feel like there's a man that sat down, but also a woman, like almost at the same time. I feel like they're from different time frames. I feel like originally a man was a part of the house. I don't know if it was Mr. Perkins himself, but a man sat down. He's older. He has gray hair, gray facial hair, and he put his hands down on top of the table. But there's also an older woman, and I feel like she's from the time frame when a woman was the woman of the house, because I know the house was owned for at least a couple generations, and I feel like in one generation there was a man that was the man of the house. However, I feel like at another generation, so like another family, the man must have died at some point in time, and there was a woman who oversaw the running of the house, and both of them sort of sat down synonymously in that chair when Garrett looked over by the what did he call it? The tray, something tray, ritualistic platter. And I feel like you just can't put those two words together. But they sat down in front of the table, so I guess they're gonna listen to what he has to say.
What was that? What was that? Dude, I got chills all over my body.
I want to cry, man. Oh my God.
No.
What was that? Oh.
My whole body got chills.
Is it because it's getting later?
Wait, what time is it?
11:53.
It's almost midnight.
Andrew, since we can't continue to keep on rolling in 4K, I'm going to just leave this phone recording. Okay, so heaven forbid if we hear something like that again, we'll at least have some audio. But yeah, you can go ahead and cut while I finish this up.
What? Whoa.
Is it filming?
Yes.
That right there?
Jesus.
Dude, I was just looking for the I read something about Mr. Perkins' chair. And that just got knocked right off.
What time is it?
12:01. Oh God.
What? Whoa.
Is it filming?
What? Whoa.
Is it filming? Found this article. I'm going to read it to you a little out of context because it's a very long article. I guess there's a woman who I think her last name is Dale who also works in this house. And she said this, some things have happened in the Perkins house that simply can't be explained. I believe one of Mr. Perkins' daughters may have died in this room. We're not positive, said Dale. I've also been upstairs.
Oh.
What was that? There's a lot of activity near Mr. Perkins' chair, she said, so that could be kind of interesting to sit in that chair for a moment. And a couple of people said that while on the tour, they looked into a mirror in one of the bedrooms and saw a young woman sitting on the bed watching them. I think we should try to look into that mirror, maybe. I want to sit in Mr. Perkins' chair, the green one, and experience that for a moment. I want to stare into that mirror myself, where someone said that Mr. Perkins' daughter may have died in that room and people have reported seeing her on the bed. And I want to lock myself in the space in this house that I feel is the most occupied.
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? The alarm was gonna go off. Okay, let's go.
Dude, are you kidding me right now? That was messed up putting that in there because, damn, that's scary.
And that's after we talked about the chair that is in that room. So, Mr. Perkins, are you sitting in that chair?
If that goes off, I can't. Oh,
What?
we got the recording.
Yes!
Okay, so
Okay.
there's a bathroom over there.
Where?
Over there.
Is that the function? Oh, God. Okay.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Is that the function? Oh God. Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
Can we take a peek in the room? We said we'd do that if it went off.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here after listening to the EVP. As a medium, I don't think it was Mr. Colfax, or not Mr. Colfax, Mr. Perkins that whispered that. I feel like it might have been one of his sons. Because when I hear that, the information that I get is of a young man who's probably in his late teens, early 20s. And he is the one that is interacting with the motion sensor. And at least he's the one that said, "in my town." Because I heard that too. And I just asked the souls that are helping me with this information if that was him. And they showed me someone much younger and made me feel like it was someone related to Mr. Perkins. Because, like, if your dad... How do I explain that I received the information? I saw the man first. He has lighter colored hair. It's not quite as dark as all of the other Perkins. It's more of like a mossy or mousy brown. He is younger, not like you would think Mr. Perkins would be. And then I got the, like, it's almost like flashes of a movie when, like, one thing happens and another and another and another, and like a movie sequence of information. And the clairsentient or emotional feeling of, like, my dad made this town, it's mine because he made it, type of thing. Like that, what is it called? Like territorialness, I guess, feeling of it. And that is the information I received listening to the EVP as a medium. So let's move on. Okay.
Mr. Perkins, you here?
Dude.
I'm so glad I was rolling the audio on the phone. I have to pee so bad.
Well, it's gonna show. Okay.
Can I leave you alone for a moment while
Dude,
I go
I'm
pee?
like gonna. I'm not. Wait, dude, I got like chills over my whole body right now.
What did I say at the beginning of this? One, the scariest thing is when you have to go to the bathroom in a haunted house at night. That's the real terror. And two, when I mentioned this in the last video, when souls walk through me, I get chills. I get cold. It's this like feeling, and like sometimes goosebumps too. So there is just a lot of active things going on, active hauntings. Remember, we talked about that in part 1, I believe, and residual hauntings. I feel like the sort of things that they're experiencing with the chills is not just active, but I think it's also a lot of residual things, because these houses exist on certain timelines all at the same time. So you have the one that Garrett and Andrew are on, and then the ones that existed in the past of when people would have been moving around the house at some point in time. So I feel like a lot of the chills that they're getting are actually souls moving through them. But anyways, continuing on.
I've got to go pee. I'll go.
Okay, is the bathroom not right over there?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, Andrew, just be out here for 1 second, okay?
I'm not gonna stop filming, so.
Okay, but please don't actually. Mr. Perkins!
Bro.
Right, so I just want to sit in Mr. Perkins' chair. Do you mind if I do that, Mr. Perkins?
Okay, you're not gonna address that going on for the first time? And...
I don't know anymore. Andrew, dude, this is happening so often I don't know what to do.
Okay, so when Garrett says this is where he sat the most, like this is his chair, whatever that was at like 123.10, right before it, I don't believe that that is where the chair originally was. I believe it was in a different part of the house, either in a different room downstairs or upstairs. But I feel like it would have been by a window and it would have been facing a different direction. But I feel like I'm sitting in a room in a corner and I can see where the door would open for the room across from me, and there would be a window to my left and then a wall to my, or a window to my right and a wall to my left, and I'd be able to see the whole room in front of me, almost like a sitting room or a bedroom, something like that. But I feel like it might have been upstairs at one point, or the point in which Mr. Perkins used it the most. And that information I don't think is coming from him. I think it's coming from the house itself. Because if you guys are new to the channel or you don't know, houses after a long time can get a sort of sentience or consciousness to it because of all the energy that's put into it. Go check out the other videos somewhere. I'll put them in the eye. I know someone told me I was pointing to the wrong direction of the eye. I don't know where it is. It's just going to pop up at the top of the screen. So I did a Big Bang's reaction and a couple other just like abandoned urban explorer videos where we talk about the energy of the house, but I'll do more of those in the future, but that's where I'm getting the information from. So if you want an explanation of how I read houses, go check out those videos. But anyways, continuing on.
Okay. Mr. Perkins? I'm creeping myself out. Sure does feel like someone just walked in behind you. Oh, I
Whoa.
just made that sound.
Whoa.
Okay, the knocks. That's so interesting. Now this is making me rethink like what is up at the top of the stairs. I feel like Mr. Perkins himself is not... I don't know. I don't know what the thing is upstairs that gives off that like menacing energy. Oh, it's so odd to me. Because I feel like the person that knocked on the door or knocked somewhere just a second ago, like right at 1:24:08, just a minute ago, I think that might have been Mr. Perkins at some sort, at Mr. Perkins, like the original OG Mr. Perkins, because he thinks that what they're I heard like the word Sunny as a talking about like addressing Garrett of like, oh, you're having too much fun, Sunny, like that type of thing. So I don't know what the entity upstairs is, that like off-putting presence. Because when Garrett walked in that room upstairs that looked more like an office type of thing, and he said, whoa, it's really cold in here and it seems like really like dark or heavy, or like there's a lot of people in here or whatever.
Ooh.
What's a smell?
Yeah, dude. Talk about just negative freezing temperatures in here. Okay. And then since this room just feels extremely occupied, I'm gonna put one balloon up here.
That I feel like is where that negative sort of energy is, but I don't know what it is yet. It's really throwing me off. But anyways, moving on.
Where'd that come from?
I have no idea. It sounded like it was by the stairs.
The next thing I want to do is upstairs anyways. I just want to stare into this mirror for a little bit. And maybe sit on this bed.
Oh. Are you serious?
Okay.
Are you serious?
You don't want me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Was that in the next room? Do you don't want me here? You don't want me sitting on your bed?
Exactly. I don't think that whoever made that noise wanted Garrett sitting on their bed. I think it was a very polite, like, excuse me, sir, this isn't yours type of thing, but moving on.
I feel like I intruded in her space because she passed away there. She don't want me in your room, it's okay. I'll leave. That was a pretty aggressive knock on the backboard or the next, it sounded like from that, whatever's next door, right?
Dude, I guess.
Okay, well.
Dude, it keeps on getting something in the corner, I swear.
All right, I feel like that was a pretty clear sign to maybe get off her bed. So, one of the last things I
There's 2 mirrors in there. So. Whoa, 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 oh, dude,
What,
let me walk out of here. That felt terrible. I put my back to that room.
Okay, not as a medium, as you saw me inspecting that. I don't know how he sees a woman's face. Maybe, like, as if she was walking out of the room, and she has dark hair that's like walking out of the room, because I feel like you would see her, the back of her head and just the side profile of her face, I guess. And then her shoulders, the high collar, and then the dress going back, but not in the way that I would think you would like see someone in a mirror. It looks a little more like a reflection. But again, that's not my medium head. That's just me as a person looking at a fuzzy thing that's circled in red on his video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Well, Andrew, actually, it's pretty crazy that happened just now, because the last thing that I want to do is in this next room over here where we just heard, I'm pretty sure on that opposite wall, that extremely loud hit, whatever that was. That sounded like someone wrapping their fist against it. Ugh. So I want to do one last thing in there, okay? That's where it sounded like it was.
Are you serious?
Okay, all right, dude. Oh,
Whoa, what?
Dude, the combination of that and seeing him.
Oh,
That was extreme.
bro.
That was
No, whoa, wait. What are they? What was that noise?
Oh God, Andrew. Dude, I can hear my heartbeat in my ears right now, man.
Dude, I just literally heard like somebody right there just go, huh.
Dude, I heard it too. I didn't even have to see the thing on the camera. I heard a female's voice, and it sounded almost like who or move. I think it might have been the woman that tapped on the... No. Yes. I think it might have been the woman that tapped on the wall to ask Garrett to not sit on the bed and like stare into the mirror. So let's keep going.
Bro, that was the only... Oh, man. Dude, I don't know. Shine your flashlight over there. Dude. Whoa! Shine your flashlight over there. Dude. Whoa! Dude, what is going on?
It's like there's someone standing right here. All these sounds are insane.
Hold on, I'm getting away from this. No, dude, it is like over there, dude.
No, I know. It's not in here. No, it was in this room. It is. Yeah, now that I'm in here, I'm realizing it's this room.
Okay, all right.
It just
Well,
is.
go first.
Okay. Yeah, dude, it's 100% in here.
Okay, so when Garrett is saying it's in here, I think, since we're talking about like psychic abilities and breaking that sort of stuff down, when you're in a haunted location and you are just using your clairs, i.e. your psychic abilities, if you want to learn more about them, I'll put a video link in the little poppy doodle that goes up, but I believe what he's using is called clairsentience. So clairsentience is a lot of times when people are like, I'm an empath, or when someone tells you you're an empath, I feel the emotions of others. But clairsentience, or clear sensations or feelings, aren't just emotions, it's physical feelings as well. For example, when you see me in this video like moving and listening, it's because I'm receiving information on certain sides of my body. So I explained this in a previous video for this series, where souls that are in heaven or spirit are on my right hand side, and things that are happening physically are on my left hand side, or things that are happening in our existence. So when Garrett says, I feel like it's in this room, I like to call that psychic proprioception. So proprioception is the word for understanding where your body is in relation to space itself, or where you exist within space. So I believe what he's picking up on is his psychic proprioception of where the energy of an entity or a soul or a manifestation of energy is in relation to himself, which is very freaking cool. But anyways, continuing on.
Okay, alright, yeah, let's make the visual as scary as humanly possible, guys. What in the hell? What the What is that?
I always say I want to be left alone in a room, and I never actually commit to it. So now...
So this is what you're gonna do? This is so crazy.
I know.
Hold on.
Dude.
Hold on.
I'm so mad.
The weirdest.
I'm so mad at what I've done. I thought it would look cool on camera, and now I hate every choice I've made.
Because one of my greatest fears, I don't know if you know this about me, you might not know this about me, I hate, oh God, why am I doing this? So I think that maybe it's from my childhood. Oh, it just got so cold. Maybe
Yeah,
it's,
what?
Oh my God.
Okay, this is weird because I know I just explained how Garrett feels like the energy is in that like child room where he just handcuffed himself to a bassinet or a crib, but I feel like the energy is in the room that he's looking at right now at 1:31:19. That room in the back is where I feel that entity, that like masculine presence that is like foreboding and just protective and very pushy. That is where I feel that entity, and I would not mess with it. And I find it interesting that now there's a tap back there and he's looking at it. I feel like the souls of the house are sort of keeping him. Oh. Okay. So you know how I said there's always a soul that sort of protects when I go to a haunted location? The like tour guide soul or the guardian soul, whichever, who I thought was this older woman, and I still do. There's a couple different people that were telling me, because I don't know what this manifestation is, they said it's the manifestation. So when we talk about poltergeists are like noisy ghosts. They're things that can be very scary to people. They like make things go bump in the night, fly off walls, whatever. But they are the manifestation of someone's energy or fears or anger or resentment about something. And I feel like because the family lived in this house for so long, all of what you could consider the negative aspects about them, the things that they feared, the things that hurt them, the things that just caused turmoil in their life, things like that, those sort of things that are hidden behind the shadows of doubt or fear or worry, those things are the thing that I believe is upstairs and in that back room. But why I stopped myself is because I feel like the souls of the house also aren't proud of or don't want Garrett to interact with that entity that their existence has sort of manifested and perpetuated. Just, it's normal, it's natural, it's nothing to be like angry or upset about. It's just energy manifesting into some sort of amalgamation. But I feel like they're keeping him away from it, hence why it's in the back room and why he felt drawn to be in the baby's room or that like kids nursery area instead of the back room, because the back room is really where I feel that like that presence. And I was just trying to figure out who or what it was, and like 4 or 5 family members were like, those were our fears, and that's why it stopped. And I was like, oh, got it. So I think they're keeping him from interacting with it, because if you continue to not interact with it, it will go away eventually. So anyways, continuing.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
And I'm handcuffed to this.
Dude,
what was that?
What is it tapping on the freaking closet,
Dude,
bro?
No, that's what I was just saying, is that I'm really afraid of open closet doors at night. 30 seconds, okay? Please tell me when 30 seconds are up.
30 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll just... Great, there's a mirror out there.
I hate this.
Wait, you want me to... Alright,
Dude,
you want me to close... You want me to close...
It doesn't know what to focus on right now. It doesn't know what to focus on. Dude, I hate this. No, I regret it.
Alright, well you said...
Okay, oh my God.
Wait.
Okay, it's fine.
What?
Just, okay.
Alright, 30 seconds?
30 seconds, it's okay.
Alright,
Okay,
30 seconds.
yeah. How you doing out there?
I'm hearing many things.
On the children's bed. Oh God, the detector's going off. Oh.
Okay, the detector that just went off, there is another little girl. She has dark hair. It's not light like the other one, and she walked by because she wants to like go up behind Garrett and tap on him and be like, what are you doing? Why are you in here handcuffed to this object, sir? I can't. He's 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I just like, that's so funny to me. Okay, continuing.
Oh, okay. All right, Andrea, I'm good. I don't know. Hey, it's okay. I think we're good. Can you come back? Sorry.
Serious?
Oh, is it locked?
Are you serious right now?
Wait. Serious? I can't get over there.
No, this is a joke, right?
Dude, I thought I saw something from that room and that's why I stopped.
Dude, the door.
Oh my god.
Can I slide the key underneath the door?
I'm giving it to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wait, let me try to reach the lock. Okay, I can drag the carriage. I can drag the carriage over. Oh my god, Andrew, the door handle just came off. Oh, this is turning into an emergency. The door handle, I'm showing it on this camera, just came off in my hands. Oh my god, oh my god.
Turn it.
Dude, someone was teaching us a lesson just now.
Oh.
I didn't even do it hard. I was the whole time I was terrified, but more so than me being terrified, I was trying to respect the house, so I was being very gentle. Okay. Dude, give me the keys.
Okay, with the door handle scenario right now, there is, I don't know, when they talk about the woman that, like the daughter of Mr. Perkins that supposedly, allegedly died in the house, I keep seeing the 23-year-old woman that was talking to me when she was downstairs in the piano room. But she's telling me that the door handle thing was not paranormal. It was just lucky. Like lucky on their part. I feel like it was a thing that is known to happen in the house, and that's why all the doors are open and it's old. But I don't think it was paranormally fueled, the door thing coming off. So that was just like she says, lucky.
Dude, I can't believe that just happened. That the door locked behind us, and that I went to open it, and that the door handle broke off. That's good. We're good. We did those 3 things. Perkins' house is very haunted, and we need to collect our stuff and get out of here. Yeah?
Alright, so if you guys want to watch the last couple minutes of the video, go down to the link that I have in the description. Please go watch all of Garrett's video, because I know I'll cut out some portions of it, and it's extremely good. It's very well thought out. I'm going to watch the rest of it though. Hang on, really quick. I need to see if he actually asked about a medium wanting to react to this. Like all of the people in the comment section told me. And I didn't actually do it. Check it. Let me see. Hang on.
Maybe I've asked this in the past before. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. I don't know things in my memory's brain. But who cares? I want to talk about it more. Okay, when you pass away, where would your ghost go? Where do you think you'd be most happy? But if I'm giving an answer, which I am, and I want yours too in the comments, I don't know. I don't want to be restricted. As a ghost, I want to go everywhere. Oh my gosh. I just realized I know where I'd go. Okay, listen, I would go down to the Titanic. That's so creepy what I just said out loud. Please do tell me in the comments. Oh, and tell me anything too. Like the things that y'all notice in the videos is wild. Like I have been terrified by some of the things that y'all have pointed out that I completely missed. I know there's some people who are clairvoyant, who like see things and hear things in the video. So please tell me if you have that ability and you hear stuff and see stuff in there.
Okay, so you wanted clairvoyant information. That's me. I have more clairs than clairvoyance because I'm a medium, but good enough. I appreciate everyone that was like, you have to react to this video, Olivia. I did. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And Garrett, if you watch this, if you want to go to the, okay, when you die, you go to heaven or spirit. If you want to. There's semantics involved. We can talk about the semantics if you want to, on like a video maybe. Anyways, but you can go to the Titanic for sure if you want to, because you're not bound by physicality, which is what we also talked about. But you can also make your own vision, kind of like Minecraft or The Sims, of the Titanic in heaven or spirit, because you're not bound by physicality as well. So, you know, you do whatever you want when you're a ghost. Honestly, you could just like parkour through existence in time and space if that's so what you want to choose. I feel like if I don't know, what would I do? Oh yeah, when I die and I become a ghost, what I want to do is I want to like troll a whole bunch of people in heaven, like Abraham Lincoln, Amelia Earhart, Albert Einstein, things like that. I want to just meet, Theodore Roosevelt. I just want to meet all those people and be like, hey. Do you think that they have like, what is it? Like bodyguards in heaven? Because your girl's gonna get bounced by a lot of like famous people bodyguards then, because I want to talk to all those people. I think it'd be really, really cool. Oh, I also want to see all my animals that have passed away. But anyways, that's what I would do in heaven, at least for a little bit. And maybe see the Titanic. Oh yeah, that's the thing too, Garrett. You could visit the Titanic not now and like, I mean you could as a soul and visit it at the bottom of the ocean and make shark friends. You do you. But you could also visit the Titanic as the Titanic in a different time and space when it was not at the bottom of the ocean. So yeah, Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please let me know in the comments below if like who you want me to react to next or what topics you want me to talk about. I think I'm going to talk about listener stories and werewolves coming up because I did a podcast on werewolves and I really just want to talk about it in a video too because not everybody likes podcasts like I do. I like podcasts because the scary things that people talk about you don't see and then it's not as scary. But anyways, that's what I want to do. If you're interested in a reading, I have new availability for June. I think it's mostly in the hours. I'm in Eastern time, so like in the evening hours. So if you're interested in that, go down to the description below and clicky doodle that link if you're interested. If not, that's okay too. I appreciate you watching the videos, listening to the podcast, interacting as a patron if you're a patron. But yeah, you know, this was a fun time. I appreciate it. It makes me want to go on another ghost investigation. I think I'm going to have to try and plan something. And we'll see how it goes. It's just been hard, you know, being a mom and postpartum and things like that. But Oak's getting older, which means ghost hunt.